Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can look me up on my ministry and support the charities that I support at garethcahoon3 at gmail.com on PayPal. 30 days jail for the Messiah uniform patch. IDF chief causes outrage after harsh punishment for soldier. Sentence in part of discipline crackdown after several incidents among the Israeli Defense Forces. IDF chief Ayel Samir sentenced a soldier to 30 days in military jail for wearing a non-regulation patch on his uniform during an inspection, triggering outrage from politicians, as well as a campaign by soldiers' parents to overturn the decision. Samir's controversial sentence came against the backdrop of a broad crackdown on discipline within the Israeli Defense Forces following a string of incidents that attracted negative international press coverage and criticism within Israel. The relatively harsh punishment and strong public backlash highlighted ongoing discussion based on cultural differences within Israeli society regarding the proper balance between honouring the disciplining mostly young soldiers amid the 3 year long war. 3 weeks ago, Zamir reportedly blasted the assembled IDF top brass over the lack of discipline across several fields, declaring the military decided to focus strongly now on norms, values, and discipline. Samir explicitly highlighted the growing phenomenon of soldiers wearing non regulation patches with political or religious messaging, such as the popular Messiah patch, which often features a crown. This appears to refer to the belief held by the ultra Orthodox Chabad Lubavitch movement that its leader, Mendel Schneerson, who died in the 1990s in New York, was the Messiah. On Wednesday, Samir inspected troops of the Nahal Brigade in northern Samaria. The soldiers had reportedly been informed of the IDF chief's visit in advance and were instructed to maintain a formal appearance. Samir noticed one of the soldiers wearing the Messiah patch and issued an unusually harsh state of punishments from the battalion commander down. The soldier wearing the patch was sentenced to 30 days in military prison. The platoon commander received a suspended 14-day prison sentence. The company commander was formally reprimanded, and the battalion commander received a formal command note on his record. By comparison, the soldier who demolished a crucifix in Lebanon recently was also sentenced to 30 days in military jail and was removed from combat duty. The punishment drew strong criticism from soldiers' parents and right wing politicians. However, the Blue and White Party chairman and former IDF chief Benny Gantz was among the few voices who defended Zamir. Discipline in the IDF is not just a value, it's an integral part of the ability to achieve military successes and prevent mishaps. I suggest to all the hitchhikers to keep politics out of the IDF, not to interfere with the order and command decisions, and certainly not to call for refusal to serve if we do not allow commanders to command and we undermine discipline. We will undermine the IDF's ability to fulfill its mission and to win, he wrote in X. Dozens of parents in the Nahal Brigade requested that Samir revoke the sentence in a joint letter on Wednesday, arguing that the soldier was on guard duty when Samir arrived and wasn't given time to prepare. This is a combat soldier who had just completed 2 intense rounds of fighting in Lebanon, a soldier who does not even wear a kippah but chose to wear a patch expressing a common message of hope and faith among the people of Israel and its soldiers, they wrote. The belief in the coming of the Messiah is a cornerstone of Jewish history and culture. It accompanied our people in exile, persecution, and national revival. To see the chief of staff of the Israeli Defense Forces choose to throw a soldier in prison over the expression of basic Jewish faith is a spit in the face to thousands of fighters, religious and secular alike, who draw their strength from tradition and faith, the parents argued. In a message to the officers' brigade commander, Colin Eric Moyle explained, unfortunately, lack of discipline confronts us in operational incidents and in routine situations with the loss of human life. The story is not the patch, the story is the values by which we educate the Nahal Brigade. Brigade will serve as an example and a model in this field as well. Other vocal critics included National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, who called the punishment unnecessary and disproportionate, and Foreign Affairs and Defence Committee Chairman Bose Bismuth. He pointed to similar occurrence under Samir's predecessor, Herzl Levy, noting that Samir had promised not to tear patches off of soldiers. The Chief of Staff must explain what has changed since then and whether external media and political pressures are being applied to the IDF senior command that he is unable to withstand. The IDF must maintain discipline but also fairness, Bismuth wrote on X, demanding to release the fighter now. This is just ridiculous. A soldier should be able to wear a patch that basically says Messiah, whether he believes in the right Messiah or not. This soldier is doing his duty, fighting for the state of Israel, and to throw him in jail is just a slap in the face to every soldier that has served and died for their country. The IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, are the moralist army in the world, and this patch does not take away from that morality one little bit. They're just caving to international pressure because of the pressure that has been put on them from outside forces, and they should not cave to the pressure. They should stand for their soldiers and for a simple patch that doesn't even mean anything but king. So stand for the IDF wherever you can and join Friends of the IDF if you can. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.